And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. Bringing him out to number 1 pick in 2015, a former league leader in passing. It's Jameis Winston.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to him. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. Second down now, 7 to go. To throw, here's Winston. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Cowboys sending out the dime package, 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. Bringing him out, coming off one of his best seasons as a pro, an MVP runner-up finish in year number 9, Dak Prescott.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back-to-back carries here. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Dak now from the gun. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it at the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. He completes it in traffic. And that's good for a gain of 5. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Another throw for Prescott. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. First and goal a little bit tougher here. Running it after the penalty. Is in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball, if you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Center return, Nyheim Hines. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the second time. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Enough to Chubb to start the drive. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Winston. That's Tillman, he's got it. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Winston looking to throw. That's complete, David Njoku. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Here's Winston. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and might even hear a few birds. Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative, the last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Browns will have their work cut out for them on this drive. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So second down coming up. Here's Winston to the air. He'll get this to Tillman. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's brought down after a short gain. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. That's into the hands of Moore. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Chubb up the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the 36. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first. Throw reeled in by Njoku. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Running right with Chubb. And he's brought down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
3rd and long for him here. Completes beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Winston to throw it. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Back To the line they go. It's second down.
At the 19-yard line.
Throwing is Winston. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Winston now. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On for the Browns field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys about set to take over. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7. From the 31. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They give it to him again. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Again on second and 10, Prescott. Throw complete to Lamb. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He finds space into the red zone. Fights across for the touchdown. The Cowboys now lead by 10. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Ford on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Play action on first down. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And it's going to be second down. To throw, here's Winston. Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. From the 23. That one's complete, right side. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. From the red zone now. Quick slant complete. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done. That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the top.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Cowboys and running back Rico Dowdle back out now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Throwing on first is Prescott. He's on the move, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome aboard to you and Brock. And to you at home as we take you around the NFL here on NFL Kickoff Weekend 2024. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was the visitors from the north, the Vikings, who were able to get the road victory. 9-7 was the final score. From there, we head over to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Tennessee Titans. Caleb Williams, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars. Tua Tagovailoa, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. These 2 teams heading out of the tunnel. We're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They still have the lead, but that touchdown makes it a little close for comfort. This drive a chance to get it back up to a 2-score game. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Another carry for him. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Elliott's on 1st and 10. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle there from Dalvin Tomlinson. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. They're running the option, short side. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Browns will go on offense. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
From the 28. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Winston. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Cowboys scoop it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
The Cowboys returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Dak now from the gun. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. From the gun is Prescott. They didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know you've got to execute, convert on these third downs.
Gay's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Here's Ford on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. The Browns and Jameis Winston ready to go once again on offense. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Winston. Got him in. It's Njoku. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 41. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Got 46 on his 1st punt, so this one's pushing a little more distance. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. 1st and 10, Prescott avoids the sack. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. They run it from the gun with Elliott. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's a give up the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle there from Dalvin Tomlinson. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Dak out of the pistol. It's caught. Ferguson. He gets forward. That's about 4 yards. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Browns in a dime set. 3rd down coming, trying to lock up those passing lanes. Prescott here from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
It's taken in by Lamb. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Dak throwing again. Cut near the goal line. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he makes it across. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Ford on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Winston to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll give to Chubb on the option. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Here's Winston to the air. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Winston looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That was Micah Parsons making that play. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throwing from the gun. And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Punt team on the field. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He fires one deep. He's got it deep downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
First down, here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Grant Delpit in to pick it off.
Well, every once in a while, this game of football becomes a game of chess. And how are you going to get your defensive players in the right spot, the right place? That dime defense, well, that was the right call. So many eyes on the football. And more importantly, the ability to go finish that interception.
Now we see the Browns offense headed out. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. To throw, here's Winston. Brought in right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Slot man motioned over. On first down, they'll run. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing is Winston. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. This one intended for the running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Winston now. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns parlay the interception into points. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
So no kickoff just yet. Receiving team wants to adjust how it's lined up, and they call timeout. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Prescott set to pass. The Browns close in and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. getting the sack, setting up fourth down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
The Browns are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Option give here. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up second and a yard at the 47-yard.
From the 47. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And the Cowboys bring a couple extra defensive backs out. 3rd down coming. Here's Winston. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Winston. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
It's a pickup of 11, and that gives the Browns a first.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They are throwing it again. And a man is there to knock that away.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and have to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
Here's an important kick now for Dustin Hopkins. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there. Nickel package, third down. He'll throw it. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys take over. Not an interception by the reigning defensive player of the year.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Ford on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Browns getting their offense out there. They gave one away on their first drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now to throw. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Here he is to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. 5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down coming. Prescott here from the gun. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And it's 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Gay's kick is good, and that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it, and we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
On the return, here's Hines. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense headed back to the field. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
He was defended by Deron Bland.
Ready. Ready to go.
To throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. And he can't do it himself. He's stopped behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Their offense ready to take the field now. And this one just a formality till the clock runs out. It's only 1 timeout remaining to stop it. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. With the win all set, Cowboys in victory formation. They take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
I steam, broski, yummy. I just tell